What's up, guys? I'm live 5 minutes early for a special live stream. We're going to be talking about some stuff from the movie Back to the Future, because today marks 8 years since the day we're in the movie, and in part two, Marty McFly and Doc Brown travel back to the future. Great Scott. Yep. Hello to Outer Heaven. He posted that right when before the stream began. So first things first, before we do anything else, we're going to talk about this movie. And we're going to talk about a fun fact, that kind of a short prediction that came true from this movie, from part two. The Cubs actually did win the World Series, but not in 2015 like them in the movie predicted. They actually won the 2016 World Series against the Cleveland Indians or the Cleveland Guardians, but they're just always going to be the Cleveland Indians. So yeah, they I'm going to search up who won the World Series in 2015, but yeah. The Cubs won the World Series in 2016, but not against Miami or Miami Marlins. It was against Cleveland or Cleveland Indians. All right. Hello, Aaron Thrasher. Hello, Swiper Network. Hello to Hakeem Claims and Fire Alarms. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Now, if you excuse me, before I start the reaction, I'm going to search up who won the World Series in 2015. 2015 World Series. Yeah. It was the Royals against the Mets, but mainly in the last game, the Kansas City Royals ended up winning 2015. But the Cubs ended up winning in 2016, which was only a year late. But hey, better late than never. That was when the Cubs officially won the World Series, because it was predicted in 2015. And that's just the main fact I can talk about for Back to the Future today. Yep. 8 years ago today, the future is now the past. If you guys haven't seen this classic movie, you guys shall watch it. This is a great movie. Parts 1 and 2 are probably... Part 2 is probably the best, but Part 1 and 2 are great. The third one is not as good, but yeah. There's also a website that have all the discs and everything right here. It's a good thing I have a physical media copy, because this was also on Netflix, but yeah. It's got a bunch of special features, but I already watched the movie today. I was going to react to the movie live, but I've already watched part 2, and I've already watched I watched Back to the Future 1 yesterday. So yeah. Hello, Captain Chris. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, and I heard there's a DeLorean time machine that exists like somewhere, but it's not really a time machine. It's the car that's used in the movie. Someone has it, but I wish I could buy it. Though that car costs a lot of money. The one that's used that was used for the time machine in the movie, this one here, for some it costs a lot of money. I wish I could have it. I wish that could be one of my cars. Although I don't have a permit, I don't have a license yet. I haven't yet got my permit. Got so much fucking. I end up taking a practice test. I've heard studying doesn't work that good enough. Like, they think it's just a me problem. Like, tell that to the Weeda C96 or Blaze the movie fan, because they don't have their license. You know, it's hard for them to fucking just study as well. You should tell that to those people. I finally got my phone back. Nice. Hello, Mega Gamer 2004. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day so far. And yeah. Well, I'll probably talk a little bit about the movie. I've already talked, I think, the most important thing. But I already mentioned. I don't think I mentioned a lot of spoilers, but I mentioned a little bit of the movie. But they have like something like a Cafe 80s or something. You know, there's one place I go to that's near St. Louis that's like a cafe. Maybe they could maybe if they were renovated, it'd be kind of like that, you know, or have something in my town that's like that kind of cafe. But it just sucks. Some people like Michael Jackson weren't able to make it to see 2015 though. But yeah. All right, it's a pretty chill day here. Today my parents are away now. Nice to get some time alone. Not gonna lie. Yeah. And other than just talking about Back to the Future, even though it's October 21st, I got other things to go over. In fact, we're gonna react to a video today. We're gonna react to a new video, a new rant made by Dale Susier the Man today. So I want you guys to all get together and get comfy and ready as like I am on the bed, and we're gonna watch Dale's video together. I'm gonna go react to it. So yeah, is everybody ready? So yeah, I'm gonna start presenting the video. We're gonna watch Dale's rant on today's society.
Hello,
Alright, here we go.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Today is Thursday, October 19th, 2020.
Yep, October 21st is also 1 month since September 21st, the day of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yep, and they picked October 21st as the day in 2015 when they went to the future.
And the time right now is currently 5:47 p.m.
It's already 1:30 and it's October 21st where I'm at. So yeah, it's already the time I'm going to stream. The video is laggy. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's really nothing I can do about that. Yeah, happy birthday, Aaron. Happy early birthday to you, Aaron. I hope you have a good birthday in 5 days. And speaking of which, 5 days from now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's October 26th. That's on a Thursday. I'm hoping you're able to get a. I'm hoping you don't have to go to school that day because it would suck having to go to school on your birthday. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna try and fix this as much as I can, but I'm gonna try and watch the rest of this video as best as I can. So if it still lags, I apologize. Just fucking StreamYard. I can't do anything about
it. Eastern Daylight Time. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. My day is okay.
I'll link the original video in the description, the live chat later on.
So, if you know, a couple days ago on this channel, I made a rant on stern people and how much I can't stand stern people.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dale. I hate people who are strict or stern. I'm sure y'all can agree that strict people just not very fun people to be around. Even my parents can be fucking strict or stern sometimes. They yell at me, and sometimes I'm like, shiz, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not trying to be rude. Even if I'm doing some rude things too, that gives you no right to be strict or stern back to me. You know, that's just rude.
They really need to be abolished, or they need to get their crap together and learn how to treat people with respect. So, today's video is going to be a little bit of a different topic. It might be similar in certain aspects, but for the most part, it's going to be different. Today's rant is going to be on today's society, also known as today's generation.
Yeah, we've had shitty things that happen, but definitely in the last 10 years, with the advent of social media, society has not become very any better. Society's just become worse. Not to mention, my parents think I'm the problem with society. You know, because I refuse to do certain things. Just because I don't do one thing. Like just because I'm lazy and not doing one thing, that doesn't mean I'm a burden on society. Like people can think you're just a burden because you refuse to do work or you just don't do one fucking thing. You know, they think you're lazy because of that. It's like, no, I'm not lazy just because I don't do one fucking thing. Like, come on.
And I'm going to talk about why I think today's generation is terrible, why it's really bad, why things were better back in the day.
Well, back in the day, yes, there's some things that were better, but there was never anything better. There are some bad things that happened back in the day too. But I do agree there were some things about certain things that were way better back in the 90s than others.
First of all, a lot of people nowadays take words very, very seriously.
Yeah, they do take things a lot seriously in the modern area. People don't even have thick skin anymore. Like if you say a joke, they take a joke that you make way too fucking seriously. If it's a threat, then I can understand. But if it's not a threat, why are you taking a joke really seriously? Come on.
For example, the R word, you probably know what it is.
Yeah, I don't consider that a slur. Like the word retard, yeah, I don't consider that a slur. I don't call autistic people or anything that. But just saying like that word, I don't consider that a slur. However, like the N word, the F slur, I used to only say the N word once to represent Huckleberry Finn, but I don't say that anymore. It's just those two words. I don't say them because I know they're bad. Like the F slur is just as bad to homosexuals as it is to black people when you say the N word. So I just never say those two. But the R word or retard, I don't consider that a slur.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to get criticism, so I'm just not going to say.
Just don't call autistic people that, Dale. Just don't call anybody who's actually disabled or autistic people that.
Words, the R slur, the F slur.
Yeah, because back then you could get away with saying those words. Now you can't. People, I think I can understand in some cases, but some people just don't have thick skin anymore. That's the thing.
Now listen, I understand those words could be bad in certain circumstances. However, personally, I think it depends on the way you use them.
Same with, yeah, I agree with you on the word retard. Yeah, it depends the way you use it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I agree with you on that, Dale.
You can't just get offended at someone because, for example, they're using them towards a terrible person. I think that should be acceptable. If you
Well, yeah, if the person is an asshole, then yes, I do agree. But if you're saying it towards innocent people or saying it to offend them, then that is pretty bad.
Using them towards an innocent person, I can totally agree. That's uncalled for.
Yeah, those innocent people is uncalled for. Yeah.
Let's say you're using the R word towards someone with autism.
Yeah, or any disability, Down syndrome. You know, anything, any type of disability. Like if you're in a wheelchair or something, then yes, you shouldn't represent the R word. Yeah, the worst things of each generation don't represent the generation. I agree with that, Mega Gamer.
Not only is that wrong, but it's also offensive. You don't call autistic people that. So, the problem I have, though...
Yeah.
The main problem I have, because that's what this video focuses on, why do people get offended by the words, even if they're not meant to be offensive?
Yeah, especially the word retard. Like if you're not autistic, or if you're not mentally disabled, or if you're not disabled in any way, why are you offended by it? Like I agree. Like people, like I said, people don't have that much thick skin anymore. And I agree with you on that, Dale.
That's something I've been wondering for a while. It's like, even if the word's not being used towards them, for example, they still might get offended by it.
Yeah, like, how can you be offended by that? Yeah, and not to mention, you know how the F slur, like, I don't say it's offensive to gay people, but, I mean, but then again, some people get offended by that, and especially the other words, even if you're not. Like, you know, pretty much the F slur is now, like, considered the N word to gay people, pretty much.
Yeah, like, why? Now, I might understand some people may not like the word, that's understandable, but personally, if you don't like a word, just ignore it. Don't pay attention.
Exactly. If I say the word retard, don't get offended by it. Just ignore it. As long as there's no problem with it. Exactly.
Attention to it. You don't just go around telling people what they can and can't say. Yeah, unless you're using it in an offensive way, that's a different story. But other than that, you don't do that. You know, people get offended by pretty much everything nowadays. Even certain jokes you might be playing around and people get offended. They act like
anybody can get offended by a certain joke. That's not a threat. Hell, I even got in trouble in school just for saying a fucking joke. It's like, come on. I don't mean to be rude or anything about it. You know, it's like I can get in trouble just for referencing Filthy Frank or something. Like, come on. You know, just for referencing someone on the internet. You know, like, come on.
Crybaby because of it. You know.
Yeah, they'd be a crybaby. Yep.
It's like, that's another question I have. Like, why are people getting offended by everything nowadays? Why?
I know, right? People just don't have thick skin anymore. That's what I'm thinking. People just don't have thick skin anymore. Because back like 10 years ago, back in the old days of YouTube, it was more of the Wild Wild West YouTube. You can get away with so much more stuff than you can now. Seriously.
It just takes a little tiny thing now, and people get offended by it.
Especially on social media, not just Twitter, not just YouTube, but on Twitter and other social medias. People can get offended by the littlest things on those social medias. I swear.
I don't understand that whatsoever. It's like, again, a joke, for example. We're not even intending to offend somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, they just get offended for whatever reason. You know, it's ridiculous. I can understand if something's actually insulting, but
Yeah, if it's insulting or if it's offensive, then I can understand that. But if it's not that insulting or offensive, what's your problem? You know, I understand getting mad at a joke if the joke is not funny. Because like my dad would tell certain jokes, and I just don't find them funny. That's fine, but you don't have to make too much of a big deal out of it. It's like I used to make a big deal over certain things too, but if it's just a joke, then that's fine. Like you just have to tell them it's just a joke, you know. But sometimes some jokes, like the jokes my dad would say, just isn't very funny, you know.
of course that's not the case, and people still get offended by something, even if it doesn't even apply to them at all, which is I don't understand. So that's one thing I think is a problem in today's society. Why people get offended over everything. It's ridiculous. And people get offended by a certain word, even if it's not being used towards them. Again,
Sorry about this.
it might kind of be an inappropriate word. I kind of understand, but at the same time, if it's not applying to you, come on, don't.
Yeah, if it's not offending you, not applying to you. I agree. What's the big deal? Why do you have to make such a big deal out of it? I agree with that, Dale. I agree with that 100%. So you do have some good points. I do agree with that.
Get offended then. Just ignore it.
Exactly.
What's so hard about ignoring things, huh?
I mean, it's hard for some people to just ignore. If you're just ignoring that, or if they tell you it's just a joke, move on and just ignore it. Exactly.
Come on. People act like it's the end of the world just because of it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Second thing I don't understand in society nowadays is
yeah, not your problem. It's some technical issues with the recorder. Yeah, it's just a player right here on the side. Some technical issues with the player. I don't know why it does that problem. I could just try another way to play the video, but you won't even see my reaction. And another reason is like I don't want to show the link on my stream because I don't want trolls to end up on the fucking stream. I don't want to risk showing off the link. So yeah. People get offended over someone recording themselves or recording someone else. Yeah, it's like you're in public. You're in fucking public. Why the fuck are you offended when I record somebody? I told that exact same thing to my dad. You know what my dad told me? He said that once you're already outside of your house, you have no privacy. Once you're in public, once you're outside, you forfeit your right to privacy. And my dad has a point there. If you're in public, of course you're gonna get fucking filmed. Just fucking move on. It's not like anybody's gonna notice you or something. You know, like once you're in public, you know of course you're gonna be filmed by anybody, like the news, someone else, or anybody. You know, you're in public, so yeah. Anyways, Funny Guy 9000's here.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Funny Guy?
Not much.
Let me put you there. Yeah, we're just reacting to Dale's video on modern society, and we were just discussing that because we already talked a little bit about Back to the Future because today was Back to the Future Day.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dale? We're reacting to your video. Well, my ignorant teacher got offended last year because I was filming a fire alarm during a fire drill. He was upset because other people in my video. That's not my damn... Exactly, and school is a public place, you know? School is public, you know? Like, they've already forfeited their right to privacy because they're no longer in their house, right? So my dad has a point there, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you got to be somewhere where you can have privacy. See, I understand you want to be left alone. That's fine. But if we're not bothering you and you're just in the background, that's fine, you know?
Yep.
That's not how you treat people. I know, right? Hello, Anthony1289 or Anthony Luna. Welcome. All right, we're gonna continue watching Dale's video.
You know, you can pretty much get in trouble for anything nowadays. You know, you can freaking again for a certain joke, not only can people get offended by it, you can also get in trouble for it. Like, even though you're not.
Like I said, I got in trouble for making a joke in fucking high school, for making a joke referencing Filthy Frank. All I said, because I said this to a girl. It wasn't like sexual harassment. My parents acted like it was sexual harassment. I just said, give me the booty balls. Everyone knows that's from Filthy Frank, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, I know.
So Dale,
Yeah, I know.
so Dale's got a point.
Yeah, so I know who Filthy Frank is. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not like if I was just doing it on purpose and I wasn't referencing like Filthy Frank, then yeah, I can understand. But we all move on, It's fucking school. The way we are as teenagers in school is not the same as we were as adults.
Yeah, and then Dylan says that's why I'm afraid to record in public because I don't want people to get in my business.
Yeah, you don't want to get confronted by a Karen. Like I said, like my dad says, like if you're in public, you've already forfeited your right to privacy. If you're just in the background and you're not being bugged at, there's no problem.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep watching this video.
Yeah.
Intending to do anything wrong. Apparently, certain jokes you might just get in trouble for whatever reason. Of course, I get something like a bad joke, something you shouldn't be joking around about.
Yeah, like threats and certain things. Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, that's understandable, but a joke that is supposed to make someone laugh, come on, that's absurd.
Yeah, like my mom, like I said earlier, my dad's made bad jokes like before, but I didn't find them funny. But I didn't get too mad over it. My dad just says, "Oh, it's just a joke." And I'm like, "Well, I just didn't find it funny." There's a difference between getting offended over a joke where you shouldn't be offended at or not finding it funny, And Dale says, when I filmed the fire alarm, my ignorant teacher said to me, I'll take your iPad away. It's like, you don't need to be like that. It's like, fuck you. Don't treat me like that. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, call your parents or phone you, call your parents about it. It's like, come on. It's like, I've gotten my phone taken away before at school, but I at least got it back by the end of the period, by the end of class,
Yeah. What if we need a phone for emergency reasons, like?
Exactly. Like to call your parents. Hello, the weak greatness.
Extremely absurd, actually. Like, beyond absurd. And, I'm gonna make another example. Let's say I made... never mind.
Oh, and speaking of which, I apologize for all the breakup, but this is my first time watching this video, so I just wanted to save this for the stream. So this is my first time watching.
Right.
All right.
Let's say someone makes a joke about, someone else. For example, a family member, when they don't even know what the joke means. But that family member could still get in trouble just because their name was used. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's I'm sorry about that. I skipped back. I'm sorry. Yeah, what I was going to say about that is that yeah, if you're not in trouble with that family member, if you're on good terms, why are you getting in trouble over
it? Yeah.
For a certain joke, not only can people get offended by it, you can also get in trouble for it. Like, even though you're not, intending to do anything wrong, apparently certain jokes.
Sorry about this.
You might just get in trouble for
no
whatever
worries.
reason.
I'm just gonna ignore the glitch.
It's messed up.
I hope I didn't miss any much of it because I accidentally skipped back and accidentally went back to the earlier in the video, and that was just an accident. I accidentally clicked that spot on the player instead of clicking the play button.
Yeah, I've wondered that forever, actually. Like, for example, my idiot neighbors at my old house.
Nice.
They were able to get new cars and new yard equipment. But us, we were suffering. We didn't have any money.
Yeah, if only your neighbors could at least be nice enough to help you, if you were poor, It's like, I don't need to help my shitty neighbors because they're not poor. They're able to drive. They have kids, right? But at least for your perspective, your neighbors should have at least been able to help you. And that's fucked up how your stupid neighbors weren't able to help you guys.
and freaking, we had a crappy car at the time. My mom's old white car she had before she got a really nice new one.
I wonder how crappy that car was. Did it break down or something? Was it on its last legs or something like that? I don't know.
Years ago, you know, our house was leaking and we had no money to fix it, but idiot neighbors, they could afford everything in the world.
Yeah, they can afford a lot of things, but they can't chip in some money to help you pay for certain things like the leak and such. Well, that's fucked up, right?
Right.
That's one good reason I understand Dale on why today's society sucks, because you have people you know that won't even help you. It's like, that's why they say, I'm not going to be religious, I'm not religious, but they do say in the Bible you should love your neighbor as long as they treat you right, or to just love your neighbor in general, you know, because your neighbors are the type of people that you come up to help if no one else will help you, right? And the worst part is not every neighbor follows that rule, you know? That's why they say in the Bible, love your neighbor, but not every neighbor follows that rule. Some neighbors aren't very nice people, which sucks.
My comment says, I hate the you're on your own excuse.
Yeah. And hello, Adrian M. Welcome to the stream. Hell yeah, that's the actual brick in the background for my videos too. So makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right, let's continue. And I skipped a little bit of this video where he was talking about some because I tried to get back to that part where he was talking about his family members or whatever that could be offended over a certain joke. So I skipped that on mistake by mistake. So I apologize, but you're not missing much. You can just go to the original video and and I might post it on the live chat.
Yeah. All right.
But they were terrible people.
Yeah,
and even when they called the fire department because I was testing my fire alarms, they got away with it. But they were the ones who called, and you don't call when there's no emergency.
Yeah, like you could get arrested for filing a false police report. And they got away with that. They didn't get charged or anything. They didn't have to pay a fine or anything. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But what happened to us?
Nothing.
We almost got fined for it.
Yeah, like you shouldn't get fined. The fucking neighbors should have been fined for filing a false police report. You guys weren't doing anything wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a crime. Filing a false police report. You're not gonna go to jail for it, but if they didn't go to jail, like which they should have probably went to jail, they could have at least been fined for it, right? But you guys almost got fined. That just shows why a lot of people don't trust the police nowadays.
Yeah.
The fire chief threatened to fine us, which was ridiculous. I'm just minding my business, testing my alarms. These moron neighbors have to freaking call the fire department, even though there's no fire.
Hey, Jabali, we're reacting to this is my first time reaction to a video by Dale that Dale just made on Today's Society.
Yeah.
And the fire chief agrees that we should get fined just because I'm using my alarms.
Like, that's your choice, you know? It's like they should have been aware. Your neighbors should have been aware. Like, at 1 p.m. today, I'm going to be testing my fire alarms. Are you guys okay with that? I mean, sure, you should respect them if they say no, but as long as there's no problem, you should be allowed to test your fire alarms, right?
Yeah, because it's his fire alarm.
Like Captain Chris, for example, said, our cranky Karen neighbors always calling the fire department to our campfire, and they get away with it without fines. Wow, that reminds me of Dale's stupid neighbors.
Yeah.
That's extremely ridiculous. I know it's over with, but that's still unacceptable.
Yeah, I know you're still upset about that. Believe me, there are many things about that happened a long time ago I'm still upset about, too.
Like, first of all, we're not the ones who called. You should be finding the neighbors who called.
Yeah, they should be the ones getting the fine for filing the false police report, not you guys. You guys weren't doing anything wrong, right? You and your mother or anybody else in the house, you weren't doing anything wrong, Dale. That is fucked up.
Without an emergency, that's where the fine should come in. All I'm doing is using my alarms. Why is that a problem? ridiculous. Even the fire chief agreed with the idiot neighbors. Like, that was just...
Wow, really? Even the fire chief agreed with the neighbors, including the police? That's fucking stupid, because you guys weren't doing anything wrong. It's not like you did that on purpose. You're like, I'm going to fucking make my neighbors suffer and blast loud noises, like how they do loud music. It's like they should have been aware, you know, that you do that.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. It's so freaking absurd. And yeah, I feel like honestly, I'm kind of getting off topic here.
Go ahead. If it relates, go ahead.
I apologize, but yeah, you get the point. And I also wonder in today's...
Rome says, funny guy, can you send the link? Is that okay, Brick?
It's on my Discord, sir, but if you don't have Discord, you're not going to be able to join.
There's a lot of gangbangers, and a lot of people get shot and killed for no reason.
It's been like that for a long time. It's been like that since the 90s, if not before. There have been people who shot. Look what happened to Tupac and Biggie. They both were shot by gang members. And they both died.
Yep. Hey, Rom, I'll send you through Instagram.
Oh, here's another shitty neighbor story. Swiper Network says, I have neighbors who shout at their 7-year-old and their 5-year-old kids every day, 24/7. Wow. They shouldn't be having kids if they're going to treat their kids like that. It's like, yeah, I understand if they're in trouble or something like that, but you don't have to always be rude to them all the time. It's like, come on.
Yeah. All right.
It's like, yeah, and not to mention, it reminds me of Steve's neighbors, the Wheezy 96's neighbors that would just have a kid that would run around everywhere. It's like, give your kids some fresh air. Let your kids go outside or something. Don't have them run around the apartment all the time. It's like your neighbors, for example, Swiper, should just let their kids play outside. Like, that's what they should do. If they're just tired of them being in the house, just let them play outside. You know? I heard them threatening to beat their kids. Oh, wow. Well, you should call Child Protective Services on your neighbors. If there is one where you live. Through the walls. Yep. Wow. You should call Child Protective Services on them.
Alright, Ron, check your Instagram.
Alright, we're going to keep watching this video, and holy shit, we only have like 1/3 or 1/4 of the video watched. Almost.
Like, for example, you might be wearing a certain color shirt.
Alright, hey, welcome to the stream. We're just reacting to a video by Dale about today's society.
Oh, 'cause I was having a bad day.
Yeah, we're just watching. We're just reacting to a video about from Dale about today's society. So yeah, I apologize if the fucking video is screwing up a little. I'm just trying to do it the best I can.
Well, I was having a bad day at school because I was being bullied.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, that's another reason why today's society sucks. Right there, fucking bullying. Right there. People getting bullied for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I accidentally dropped my red pen until all of a sudden this kid named Eric, the kid who was bullying me, he slided it away and I got really upset, so I kicked his desk.
Yeah. I mean, then again, they don't punish the bully, but they'll punish you for fighting back. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and he always tells me to shut the F up.
Whatever.
So,
let's not worry about that too much. But yeah, that's just another reason why today's society sucks, because bullying like that leads to shootings and such like that. In some cases.
Did he say?
Yeah.
You know, you might just, a random group of gangsters or just one random person in general will shoot and kill that person for whatever they're wearing.
Like I said, that's basically how Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. died.
It's like, are you kidding me? Like, for example, let's say someone's wearing like a freaking a blue T-shirt, and all because maybe they don't like the color blue or whatever, they just want to shoot that person for no reason.
That's basically the Crips and the Bloods. They'll just, if they see someone wearing a necklace, they'll try to steal it. They do that in places like New York or other places too.
did nothing wrong, but that person has to get shot.
Yeah, like I said, funny guy. Swiper needs to call Child Protective Services on his neighbors,
Yeah.
or at least have his parents call Child Protective Services on the neighbors, right?
Yeah.
Which honestly, it's really sad. Like, first off, what the hell did that person even do? They did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
Like, all because of a certain color shirt they're wearing,
or their necklace or whatever.
Seriously, that's
like, why are you killing someone just to get something you can easily get because you can't afford it, just to steal it? Yeah, so you steal it. Well, you still killed that person. Is it worth it though? Because you're still going to go to prison.
Yeah.
Acceptable. I don't understand why.
Yeah, you're not going to get a necklace or something like that in prison.
Why they think they can get away with murdering, and that they think it's okay.
An innocent
That's
person.
terrible.
I hate when they kill innocent people. That's another reason why the society sucks. All these shootings when they kill innocent people and all that. That's another good point you already got right there, Dale.
You know, like, this crap needs to stop. What
Exactly.
about these people are
like, they're trying to get rid of our gun rights in America just because of stupid people like that who abuse the fucking system. And I don't think gun control is really going to stop crap like this, like especially shootings. We need to instead, have better background checks or something, as well as not as well as parents keeping the guns away from the kids, so they wouldn't steal it and shit, right?
Right.
Exactly. Like, we don't need to get rid of our fucking rights, They could probably argue because let's say I'm not going to say whether I am or not. Let's say they say I can't have a gun because I'm mentally ill. That would make it worse for people like me, because if I was mentally ill, they won't let me have a gun because of people like that who abuse their rights. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like I want to defend myself, and I'm worried I'm not going to be able to defend. Some people like me aren't going to be able to defend themselves if someone breaks in because of people like that, I do agree some people shouldn't be allowed to have guns, but we shouldn't have to get rid of someone's right, just the right in the Constitution, just because of that,
Yeah.
Family members, and they have to get shot and killed, and the family has to deal with that loss. That's not right.
Yeah, they got to pay for the funeral and all that other shit.
Because of some stupid moron with a gun who thought it's okay to kill an innocent person.
Like, kill some pedophiles or horrible people like that hurt kids or rapists. Don't be killing innocent people. Yeah, I agree with you, Jabal. If you're gonna abuse kids, don't have kids. That's what I'm saying. Those people, Swiper's neighbors shouldn't be having those kids. They should put them up for adoption, or that's what Child Protective Services will do. They'll take them away and put them in better care.
Anthony Nuno, I don't even have a horse. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't have a horse either.
Like,
for no reason at
all.
That's actually really sad, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the guy who shot up the elementary school in Texas.
Bruh, I was in 6th grade and I didn't even know.
Yeah, screw those people like that. Speaking of which, that reminds me of the shooting that happened in Connecticut, which is Dale State, because where the one guy ended up killing so many kids and such like that. It's like, why do you want to go to your old elementary school and shoot up innocent kids? That's even worse.
Cause last time I was inside my school and this kid named Daniel, he said, "Hey, can you buy me a gun? Cause I'm about to shoot up the school." And I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm not buying you a gun. You're not shooting up the school."
Yeah, if that kid does have parents, he needs to lock it up in a good spot away from the kids and make sure that it's locked up somewhere where they don't get access to it. That's what should have, because if that happened, it would have prevented one school shooting in my state, right? Yeah. Like that guy who's in prison for the rest of his life and he got denied parole like a year ago. So yeah.
How long is that guy from Uvalde that shot up the school? How long is he in jail for?
He got killed by the police.
He got killed? Are you sure? Cause I saw a mugshot of him.
I don't know if he's still alive. I thought the cops in that shooting. I'm not going to go too political on that shooting because I don't want to go too dig deep. But he already got he got away with so much crap, and the cops did absolutely nothing, and so they ended up shooting him. And I think they killed him too, because that mugshot you saw was probably pictured before he did that. So I've heard he got killed in that shooting. If so, good riddance, because you can't just do that to innocent kids. But they could have saved a lot more lives if the police did a whole lot more.
Yep.
This is why I don't live in America anymore. Yeah, because of the society. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like since I heard about that Uvalde shooting, I was like really afraid when my mom drops off my brother and sister.
The Sandy Hook shooting, for example, happened when I was in 4th grade. Because that's what the newest shooting reminds me of last year. It reminds me of that shooting in Connecticut. I know, right? That's just one thing that sucks about TikTok and society. They'll praise people like Jeffrey Dahmer and other serial killers and admire their actions. Like, why? They're horrible people. They either are pedophiles or they're also people who killed people, like Jeffrey Dahmer was. It's like, why are you praising those people? Like, why? That's another reason why society sucks. Because even in the media, they glorify killers. Like, why?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue.
And you want to know what else I hate about society? And this is definitely pretty modern right now. A lot of entitled people, Karens, who think they're above the law and they're above everybody else in the world. They think that they're above and beyond. They think they can boss and control anybody they want. A lot of people in general nowadays are mean and ignorant and have no
a lot
respect.
of people are rude. There's always been rude people, but it's more common nowadays. It feels like it.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, people could take a joke. People, were always nice to each other.
Yeah, but there's always rude people in the same shit, even back in the day before we were born. But I'm just saying, but you could probably argue it wasn't that common.
It's not like that anymore, and that's what I wonder with society. How come this has to change? For example, you may be just walking out and about, minding your own business, and a random lady will walk up to you and, "What are you doing?" "I'm just walking." "Oh, you're not allowed to walk. I'm gonna sue you just for walking."
Like, really? Like, this isn't, like, you don't even own the fucking street. Like, let me walk by your house. I just have to pass by here to go somewhere. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like,
like, geez, I can't get around the only way through.
I'm calling the police just because you're walking. This person's walking, and I want you to arrest them for that. Arrest them now! Are you kidding me? Why are you not arresting them? Arrest them! And they freaking throw a fit when things don't get their way. They act like freaking 2-year-olds. These Karens.
Like, what are you gonna do to do that? Are you gonna try and catch me for bicycle riding? I'll just zip right past you. I'll be gone faster than walking. So there. Like, I can only drive or fucking ride my bicycle through here? That makes no sense.
Yeah, can we get no sense on a bingo card?
Go into stores, they demand a certain service, they demand to talk to the manager.
Yeah, that's what the Karens will do. They'll be like, let me speak to the manager, But that's been a thing even before they were called Karen. They're like, let me speak to the manager.
Or else we're gonna sue. Bull crap. It's like, God, not everything is gonna make you happy. You can't just expect everything to go your way every single time.
Exactly. I know it sucks sometimes, but not everything's going to go the way you want. I mean, you just have to fucking deal with it and just leave and just move on. Find somewhere else.
Yep.
That's not how life works.
Walking does not get you arrested. Yep. You're
exactly.
right.
I can't stand freaking Karens and people who think they're
Like, I can understand if they're on my property and they were walking on my property, I'd be like, hey, get off my property. But if they're on the sidewalk or the street, that's not a bad thing. It's just as long as they're not on your property.
Yeah.
entitled to act any way they
Like, that's why some areas they have a no trespassing sign.
want, treat people any way they want, do anything they want, and get away with it. Like, I've seen these Karens mistreat people and claim that they're just acting their way for attention, which is bullcrap. Like,
It's a good thing we got cameras to film these people on phones, because that way they don't get away with the stuff they do.
Yep.
for example, us autistic people, we don't seek attention. I don't know who came up with that excuse, but that is just retarded.
And nobody who's autistic or not is just there to seek attention just because they have that or something.
To even think, oh, that person's just attention seeking, their autism. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and they're just like, oh, look, they shake their hands all the time. They're autistic. It's like, shut the fuck up, you know? Stop criticizing someone just for being different.
Yeah.
Why the hell would we make that up?
Yeah.
I don't know who thought of that, but they literally need brain cells. Like, who the heck would just attention seek their autism? Or pretend they have autism just to seek attention? That makes no sense. But
like those people make people with that have autism look bad.
That's what a lot of Karens will say about autistic people. And
yeah, and not to mention those Karens would say that, not only that, but they'd be like, oh, if you get your child vaccinated, he'll get autism. It's like vaccines do not cause autism. They think vaccines cause autism, which they fucking don't.
Yeah.
There's no evidence vaccines causes autism.
Yeah. Autism is something you're born with.
Yeah, like if you're diagnosed, it's quite likely you're born with it. And if you and even though for some people they claim they weren't, but whatever. Like if you get vaccinated, it's not like it's going to make your autism worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and give you more like mentally ill disorders and such like that. Those Karens are full of shit.
Yeah.
In general, not just that, they will disrespect autistic people. They think they're above and beyond. They'll sit there and confront you for what you're doing, even though it's not their business. You know, a lot of Karens are racist, and
yeah, there are Karens who are racist. They'll fucking go after you. They probably go after you just because of your race too, and such like that. Not because of your personality or whatever, or how you act, because of your race.
I'm not going to go into that too much, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what Dale's trying to say.
I'm not scared of Steve Wilkos or Jerry Springer or Maury. I'm not scared of those talk show hosts.
Funny.
I also wanted to move on to, a lot of ignorant people in society now in general.
Oh yes, we got a lot more ignorant people. It's like ignorism is a thing more often in society than before. Even though we've had the same, like I said, we had the same shit even in past times, right?
Like, right. I know I touched on this in my previous rant, where I've dealt with stern people and ignorant people, but that neighbor a couple houses down from here, back in late April 2020, he confronted me when I was filming a garbage video. Like, I was minding my business.
Yeah, it's like, that's public stuff to film the garbage people. Like for example, like I didn't get to do it when it was 10 o'clock or something. They were picking up the recycle bin yesterday. But if I had the chance to do it, if I had my phone on me, I got every right to film. Thankfully, nobody, because I filmed before in the front yard. There was nobody there, thankfully. But if there was, it's not like they'd complain about me, be like, "Hey, you can't film here." It's my fucking property. It's my house. I got every right to film. I'm not even filming at you, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't even worried about him.
Yeah, you weren't even filming that person. I don't know why that person was so upset. He wasn't even filming you.
Because he was doing his own thing. I was minding my business.
Hello, Trace. Welcome to the stream.
Not worried about him. I was focusing on recording my garbage video.
Yeah, he wasn't even focused. You weren't focused on it.
He had the nerve sit there.
Honestly, that guy was just overreacting, right? That like the neighbor or whatever, he was overreacting.
Yeah.
And question me about it. Like when I was filming the garbage truck picking up his bin, right once they were about to leave, that guy was coming out, and he questioned me. He said, "What are you doing?" And
Filming the garbage truck, and
Well,
I'm sure they'd be like, "Ooh, that's just weird. Nobody does that. I don't do that." Well, fuck off. He has every right to do that. That's his thing, and I don't fucking do it either. But if he wants to do it, that's his choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Recording a garbage video, and he said, "Yeah, I see that, but why?"
None of your fucking business. I swear, that guy reminds me of my fucking dad, you know? At least my dad doesn't go out to people doing that to them, but jeez. I can only imagine that being my dad if he was overreacting and he was just, it's like, I'm sure he'll think it's weird too. I mean, there are probably things I've done that people thought was weird, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's my choice, you know?
Yeah.
And I replied, "I do it for my YouTube." And he was like, "Well, take me out of it." You know, he was assuming.
Like, I wasn't even filming you. It was just focusing on the garbage truck.
Yeah, it's like he wasn't even recording you. Like, what do you mean take you out of it? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like, are you dumb or something? Jeez.
He was in my video, and for one, that guy, if he didn't want to be in it, which he wasn't, but even if he was,
like, just don't fucking just if you notice that happening, just stay away. You know, just fucking do something else. It's like, goodness, it's like we're not preventing you from going outside and doing whatever you want, like going into your truck or your car and just driving away.
Yeah.
isn't it? He shouldn't have even walked over there in the first place. He should just mind his own business. That's where people being entitled takes place, because people.
Yeah, pretty much. Funny guy is on the naughty list because I caught him hanging with the Wiggers.
Nah, I'm on a nice list.
I'm just joking. Because we didn't catch you hanging out with them, even though you like them.
Yeah.
Think they can be nosy all they want. They think they can just stick their head into someone else's business, which is not okay.
We're doing just fine. I just had to mess with the video player more, but yeah. If you don't want to be on the camera, don't be in it. Exactly. Don't walk near the fucking camera. You can be seen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would edit you out, but you don't have to be a rude asshole about it if you were in it. You know, because you don't want to be in it. But jeez.
Yeah.
That guy was rude as hell too. He was an old man.
Yeah, exactly. Mega Gamer, we should remove pedophiles like that from society, not innocent people, right?
Right.
And friggin' God. And that made me uncomfortable. I'm sure other people would feel uncomfortable with that too. You don't question people. Maybe your friend, you want to ask them what they're doing, that's fine, but if a total stranger you're questioning them, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? Seriously.
Like, you don't know the person, so stay the hell out of what they're doing. You don't even know them. Like, that is something I really hate. More than I can describe to you. I don't.
Who's Gary Glitter? He's basically a pedo, and like Mega Gamer said, he's on the he raped, abused, and harassed underage people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you just look up his name. I mean, it's 100% true what they're all saying about him. Same with people from the UK as well. Other than him, like I don't know if he's from Australia or the UK, but there's also one host of a show, of a music show called Jimmy Savile. He's also a pedo too, and they didn't find out he was until after his death.
Oh, okay.
I understand why people think they can be nosy all they want, but people should mind their own business. You know, it's unacceptable. It really is. And, you know, when I went to
Well, we wish for society to be different, for certain laws need to be changed. That's what I'm always fighting for. It's no wonder Dale is like because of the way he got treated by the police and such like that. Even though he done nothing wrong, that's just what we're all wishing for. We wish for things to improve. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't want society to be perfect. I mean, I'm just thinking it would be less. It just the things we want change would make the world less shitty as long as it works good. You know.
Yeah, you do
The
have a
beach park
point.
this summer. I had fun that day, but I had to deal with this freaking ignorant, ruled man.
Yeah, we're halfway there through the video.
Because he was the guy at the register for the water slides.
Yeah, I think you've told us
I
the
gave
story
him the
before,
money.
but
He
go
asked
ahead for those of us who haven't heard it.
me, "What is this?" Like, it's like he was being dumb. Like, it's obviously the freaking money.
Yeah, he wants to pay for himself infinite water slides, like a water slide pass. It's like, and you never guess what he said after that. I'm going to play.
For me to get in the slides, the water slide.
Yeah,
And then he said to me, "Okay, but what is this money for?" And it's another dumb question. Does this old idiot not know?
Okay, boomer, right? You know?
Yeah.
What this damn money's for? Isn't it obvious? Like, he obviously knows. He should know what the money's for. It's for the damn water slides.
Yeah, just for a free pass. You know, you can buy yourself a pass and you'll be able to get infinite water slides without having to keep paying for it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I wish to be Spider-Man. You know, I could be Spider-Man. You know, that would be nice. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be Iron Man for Iron Man one day, and I could be Iron Man. You know.
Yeah.
And fuck. Let me think of something. Oh yeah, and let me tell you this. Not all. I'm not going to do Generation War. Not all boomers. Not all boomers are like this. Like my grandma and my grandpa, for example, were nice people. Because some boomers are ableist fucks, but my grandparents weren't. They were very nice people, and so was my grandma. So yeah.
True.
Manchester United legend Sir Bobby Charlton. Yeah, I never heard of him. He died today, unfortunately. Rest in peace. He was a Liverpool supporter. Okay, so he was a football team supporter. I never heard of him though, but may he rest in peace. Funny. We're not talking about us Gen Z people or whatever. We're talking about that old guy. It's quite possible he was probably a boomer or something, because most people that were older than the boomers, only few and such are still alive.
You're funny, Rome.
All right, let's continue. We just got halfway of the video left.
All right.
So once I told him it's for the water slides, he said to me, "Okay, is this money for you or is it with everyone else with you?" And I said,
"Just you.
This is my money for me to get in." He replied, "No, it's for everyone else with you. Do you understand
what?
that?"
It's like, I don't know any of these people. Are you talking about my family members or something? Why can't it just be me? None of my family members want to take it, you know? Like, I don't know any of the people in line with me. So what do you mean I should pay for them? What the fuck?
That's for everyone else around you. Listen, kid, this isn't just for you, it's for everyone else around you.
So he wishes he was from Spain. How about Latin America in general? Anything that's Spanish, like Latin America, the Latin American countries that speak it, or Spain, because Spanish is also the Spain nationality too.
Hey, Trace, no hablo español.
Yo hablo español, pero no mucho. No estoy genial en mi español. Estamos viendo el video de Dale Susier sobre esta sociedad de hoy. Este es un video reacción en esta transmisión en vivo.
He was really stern too about that. It was unacceptable, and I was like, oh, I felt so uncomfortable. You have no idea. So he didn't take my money.
Really did piss you off. I know that.
Oh, I was pissed off. I was frustrated.
See, I called it.
Angrily freaking took my damn money and I threw it in my damn bag and I just walked away. My friend was being nice and said, "Don't worry, we'll get you in there."
This is why you should have your own pool and not have to go to a public pool for it.
Why?
Mom had to help me just so I could bring the money in. Because that guy thought it was okay to be a moron.
That guy should have been fired right on the spot. I hope he doesn't have a job there anymore.
Just bull crap. And then at the end, he asked me if I was all good, if I was okay. Because he probably knew how mad I was at him. And then he was being stern and saying, "Oh, you're going to go on the water slide. I want you to grab the white little thing you put underneath and you slide on that." Like he was being stern. He was being so rude.
Yeah, he was really strict. Yeah, exactly.
Now he was an old man. Like he was. I'm gonna guess he's probably like in his late 80s or very.
I mean, if he wasn't a boomer, he could have been an older person. But rarely any. I mean, there are a lot of people, just not as many as boomers who are older than them that are still alive. Like older people, I mean, right?
Right.
Very late 70s. That guy was just a dick.
Yeah, late 70s. If he would be 80, then I guess he's probably as old as the president. He's probably as old as the president of the United States. He's probably older than the boomers, right?
First off, why the hell work at the Ocean Beach Park and treat people like that?
Yeah,
that's not okay.
Like, get a better job that suits you at your age as well. I understand some people don't want to retire because they're like, "Oh, you should retire at 65," which is another thing that sucks about society. You should still be able to work as long as possible. Like, at least if you work longer until the end of your life, you at least it's able to help you live longer. Like like my grandma's in her 70s and she works long. She works she still works as in her job, even though she's retired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I don't understand why they would hire him if he treated people like that.
Yeah,
that really
I
offended
know,
me.
Right? There's a lot of shitty fucking people in work I've been to. It's like, if you can't handle that job, why'd you take it? Same with teachers, though, right?
Right.
Of course.
All right.
All
right.
Not only because
we'll see when you get back.
But because I'm being mistreated for no reason. You're supposed to take the money and that's it. Not be a dick about crap. I think I had a lot of money with me that day too. I kind of wanted to save some of it. I think I actually gave him under what I actually needed. I think I needed $15 or $20, and I gave him, I think,
yeah, $20 should be good enough for a pass. Okay, I understand. You're not leaving till later, but you'll leave at like 11. I guess it's like 30 minutes or so from current time, because I think it's 10:30 you're at. That makes sense. I'll have to sleep at like 11:30.
Okay.
10. But still, he gave him no right to be stern about it. And I did have extra money. I obviously had to give to him, but
I think he's just playing. We're just continuing to watch.
Okay.
All of that crap, which was wrong. So you don't treat people that way. And again, I had to deal with freaking stern teachers at school a couple times. And
this, like I said before about teachers. If you can't handle the job, why did you take it? Why did you get a degree to become a teacher and take it? I don't understand that. Like, you make me think you're fine with some kids. Well, then you should be able to handle smaller classes. Then, if you can't handle high school classes and such, don't be a teacher at a high school. Simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that.
Yeah, being a substitute would probably be better because you're only there for a few days or like one day at least tops.
Yeah, maybe a substitute teacher would be fine, but no.
That's why we only know certain people as substitutes and not actual teachers.
Yeah.
That's just... I'm getting off topic.
Well, you do have a point about teachers and others, like especially that guy. Those people, stern people and as well as strict people, are pretty bad parts about modern society.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kind of does apply to the video in the sense of people think they can act entitled and act any way they want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
If you know what I'm trying to say.
I'm so fucking sorry about this. Hold on, let me press pause and play.
I personally think it's just a bunch of bullcrap.
We only got less than half of the video left. We're more than halfway there, so we're doing good. And I don't care about video length. I'm just
and no offense, not
reaction the best I can.
Trying to sound hurtful here. Please don't mind me saying this, but
go ahead.
Because of people being ignorant, for one, it's going to prevent people like me, for example, from wanting to go out into society all the time.
Yeah, people like that are ruining society because they're depriving people like you of being in society. That makes I do agree with that. That makes perfect sense because where would society be without the experimental people like you and others, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, I'm gonna want to just stay in my house all the time because society is that bad.
Yeah.
To make matters worse, I think a reason why there needs to be a change sorry, I can't talk.
Go ahead.
I think there should be a change in society because I think this terrible society is going to eventually make a lot of people commit suicide. And I hate.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what happened during the pandemic, for example. Like people like Mr. Magnetoscope ended up committing suicide because of the pandemic because he ended up being depressed and such, and he couldn't make it through. I don't want everyone to end up like what happened to Mr. Magnetoscope, the VCR collector and such like that, because it's also because he wasn't able to hang out with the VCR king and others. I'm afraid more people end up like that guy. It would suck, and I think Dale has somewhat of a point.
Yeah. My comment says indoors is not bad.
Yeah, being introverted is fine, but you can have enough of it to the point where you really should have to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me just think. I had something else to say, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, I'll go.
To say that, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I don't believe in that. But if society is that bad, it's gonna lead to a lot of other people.
I've had thoughts about. I'm not saying about doing it, but I've told myself like I'm not gonna let the shitty things in life stop me. I'm gonna keep going. I keep going for all those other people that couldn't keep going. Because even if it feels like I'm quitting sometimes, I'm really not. Because I know it's the same thing with you too, Dale. I hate how even in this generation there are people who treat women and men horribly, and they call it Sigma, and I'll use all these same emojis like those, and like it's not cool. It's arrogant and hateful. Yep. And by the way, if you like that video, go search up Dale Susier the Man 2 and check out that recent video. And for those who don't watch this channel, tell him Bricks sent you to watch this video. And so far, he's made many good points. Now, what I was going to say that I nearly forgot about is I just have two things I have two advices to give to Dale if he's watching. My advice to you, Dale, already is like you should definitely consider writing a script. I don't know if you do write a script, but if you do, that's good. And other than writing a script and having a laptop right in front of you to read the script from, or the iPad or whatever you use to read a script, because I know you probably don't have the thing to read a script, you should also consider getting an editing software so you can edit some parts of your videos where you end up repeating yourself or stammering or cut yourself off like those parts in the video. Those are the only two things I can think improve it. But if you don't think if you're not willing to do that now, that's fine. That's just my advice because it does help. But if you forget to just take some parts, that's fine. Sometimes I'm guilty of doing that as well. But definitely try the script and the editing a bit if you're able to. Yes, funny guy.
Or just use text to speech. That's easy.
He could do text to speech, but just like me, he prefers using his real voice. That's why I'm telling him to write a script. Because in my rants and my commentaries, someone did a commentary on my commentary on Blaze the Movie Fan, and they told me you should just write a script for your videos. I've been doing that ever since, and I've been doing that for my Nostalgia Network stuff too. I've been writing scripts, and it has helped a lot.
Yeah, but some people just want to use text to speech, and that's fine. So Yeah.
I know Dale might not have the technology to pull up a script or have an editing software yet, which explains it. But if he ever does get better technology, those are two things he should try to do to help improve his rants, and that would really make things better. But if he doesn't have to do them now, that's fine. I'm just giving him advice. If he doesn't want to take that's still fine too. I still enjoy his rants out of the way, but I'm just saying it would help make it way better.
All right.
Well, let's continue. We still got less than half the video left.
People doing it, and I don't want that to happen. You know, we were designed to live. So
yeah, and we only live once. Like if we hurt ourselves and do bad on ourselves, we can't live a second life. It's not like they could bring us back like in movies and such like that. We only got one life to live,
Yeah.
Even though what crappy society I can understand, but still,
like life is not a video game, for crying out loud.
No one should die.
Yeah, for stupid reasons, and because they don't feel like they got any other way out. Because that's just what modern society and modern laws are. Especially some of the laws, some of those shitty laws we have, they make up what's so bad about our society, and that's what Dale hasn't mentioned. But
yeah.
I would hate if people kill themselves because of some stupid ignorant morons who thought it was okay to mistreat them for no reason.
Dale, that actually has happened, believe it or not. There actually have been people who did that because some people bullied them or whatnot. It's like that's one reason why bullying sucks, because it can make you wanna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like fuck those types of people. That's why I should always definitely get somebody to help you or something like that. And I still wish they could get the people who are depressed, like Mr. Manusco would have stayed a little longer to see Spear Dude's video, because definitely I would have loved to have him have him still be here so he could collab with the VCR King and other people like that, because you don't have to do it that way,
True.
You don't have to end your life at a young age because of depression or other things related to that.
Yeah.
So yeah. All Souls Day is coming up. There's also the Day of the Dead too, and I think early November after Halloween is when those Mexican holidays are there.
Yeah, and also stay strong.
There was a similar case like that in 2020 in India, where a famous Bollywood actor committed suicide for that reason. Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, and also stay strong.
Like when they did commit suicide, a lot of stuff related to that movie that he was in got a lot of dislikes because of that. Because the people in India thought it was really disrespectful for what they did to that, for posting videos related to that when after that person died, and it was just very distasteful,
Yeah.
That would really upset me. So that's why I think there really needs to be a change in society before that happens, and it's too
Not
late.
just society in America, but a lot of countries in the world, including China and all those other countries. Their government and laws need to fucking change. I swear.
I'll be right back.
Like lots of laws need to change.
Because I really, honestly, don't feel comfortable going in public anymore because of that crap. Because people think they could be stern and strict whenever they want. People think they can act entitled, go all Karen mode and think it's okay, or whatever. People getting offended, taking jokes too seriously. You get in trouble for something you're not even involved.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy? We're still reacting to Dale's video. This is my first time watching Dale's video on today's society.
Which is bullshit. It's like, heck, even people getting arrested for no reason.
Yeah, people get arrested for stupid reasons and stupid laws. That's what I was about to mention too.
Again, just because their name was used or whatever. And I've even heard something.
People even got arrested for false reasons too. That's another reason why. Because I swear, this is just why certain laws need to be changed.
Where people went to their grocery store, they used self-checkout, and they didn't realize their items weren't scanned, and they without realizing they, you know, they thought they paid for it, but they didn't. And some people could actually get arrested for that, which is really ridiculous because, first off, that's an accident. They don't know that.
Yeah, and the self-checkout fucked up. It's a fucking robot they do, not an actual person. Like, they fuck, like, it just fucked up and wouldn't work right. That wasn't the person's fault. Like when people commit crimes, or sometimes when it's an accident and it all has to be like forgiven, but the law doesn't always work like that, which is why I think certain laws need to be changed.
You don't arrest someone unless they actually did something bad.
Exactly.
But on accident, come the hell on. That's
like only actual bad things that really are broke the law, like if you kill an innocent person or other things. Those are stuff you really should go to jail and get arrested for. But stuff that you think is self-defense or you thought really helped with society and other things like that, you shouldn't have to get that harsh of punishment. What's worse is that if you kill someone who's a pedophile or rapist, you get a far more severe punishment than the other person did for raping women or raping kids. It's like, come on, that person was a horrible person, and they're like, oh, it's the law. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't take it into your own hands. You shouldn't do that. Well, that doesn't excuse what those people did. It's like that's why certain laws need to be fucking changed when it comes to the definition of second-degree murder or first-degree murder in some cases, because that shouldn't apply to any of those degrees of murder. It should just be manslaughter, because manslaughter usually is less time than fucking those actual murders, because I don't consider that murder.
It's unacceptable.
Exactly.
It makes me worried when I want to pay for stuff.
Wow, that's fucked up. The Taliban punishes women and children for getting raped. Yeah, not the rapists, not the people who rape the fucking women or children. No, they punish the people themselves that got raped. Like, what the fuck kind of system is that?
That's why I'm always gonna make sure, my stuff gets paid for, that it goes through, because I don't want that to happen to me, even though it doesn't need to happen. It's ridiculous, because I didn't know it was an accident, but it's gonna happen, Yeah, it's bullcrap. Inflation, everything is expensive now.
Yeah, like for example, let's see if I still have it. No, I don't, because I've had it earlier. For example, a 24 pack of Mexican Coke costs at least $30 at least. I don't know should a 24 pack really cost $30? I think that might be because of inflation. I don't know. But it was a 24 pack of Mexican Coke bottles and it cost $30.
And people are struggling. The government doesn't care. They're taking money away from people.
Yeah, fucking pandemic and war is pissing me off. It's like, especially war. It's like, come on. It's like, we need to stop war indefinitely. Make peace for all sides. Peace for mainly Ukraine, but peace for both sides in the other war too, right? Yeah.
It's just awful.
I think Russia should be treated the same way Germany got treated after like World War II in the recent war. Because I can understand why people support Ukraine, but I don't understand why anybody is supporting Russia in the fucking war. And they're saying Ukraine's stealing money and shit. You're listening to propaganda from Russia. Russia wants world domination. All right, do your fucking research. All right, we've already heard a lot about what's going on. However, the fucking Israel and Palestine, I think both Israel and Palestine needs to be free, because Israel is already doing such bad things too, and Palestine also needs to be freed as well. I'm not one of those people who just go ahead and support Israel for everything they do, because there's some things Israel needs to be held accountable for, and the U.S. doesn't realize this in the war. That's all I gotta say. But inflation, one of the reasons this happened is because of the recent wars.
I don't mean to go political, but I'm talking about society here, so.
Yeah, society is nothing without politics, because politics rules the entire fucking country.
I'm bringing it up because it's part of society.
Yeah.
And don't mind the freaking dog. It's so freaking annoying.
I don't hear your dog in the background. I think you might hear it, but I don't hear it.
But, yeah, That's just the neighbor's dog. Just
I don't
ignore
hear it.
I gotta deal with it every day, so what does it matter?
Fucking, I have neighbors who have dogs too, and they don't even know how to take care of dogs, so I know how it feels.
But yeah, back to the video. I hate society now. Like, you really can't have fun in society no more. You just
can't.
feel like you're in a prison cell.
Yeah, it's like we shouldn't have to be treated like we're prisoners when we're outside of prison. That makes no fucking sense. You know?
You know? And if someone bullies you or whatever, and you're at school doesn't do nothing about it. Even after the person commits suicide, schools don't
Do anything about the bullies. You know, that did happen a lot, especially in one high school in Massachusetts. They did nothing. The bullies got very light punishments too, and one of them, some of these people never even got to go to jail for a long time for what happened to certain people. Yep, that's true. Hell, my neighbor's fence had tons of holes in it, and they don't even watch out for their dogs, and they get into their backyard. That happened with my neighbor's dogs too. They didn't get into my backyard because we have fences, but they just one time their dog went up to some random people walking the fucking like walking nearby, and their dog didn't even have a leash, so that dog just went ahead and did whatever the fuck they wanted. Luckily, I see they got a kennel for their dog now, which is good.
care. They claim they care, but they don't. Excuse me, I apologize. I apologize for that. Yeah, schools claim they care to stop bullying, but they really don't care because they don't do nothing about it. I've dealt with that before. It's really sad. You know, I feel terrible for families who have to deal with their kid committing suicide because of bullying. For the school to not even care or do nothing about it. It's
fuck the schools.
unacceptable.
Fuck those high schools and those other schools.
If schools really care about bullying, then they should obviously do something about it. Like, you don't just say you care about bullying and don't even show it. Like, that really upsets me too.
They say that my school says they fucking care, but they really don't. You know, they're the type of school that'll punish you for fighting back. Because fighting is wrong. But if you fight back against somebody, they don't care about your story. They're like, oh, that person's bullying me. I was defending myself. I don't care. Both of you get punished. That's so stupid.
Just awful. It's sad how people have to take their own life away because of some stupid school that doesn't even care to stop the bullying. You know, it's just so freaking absurd. It's just terrible. I feel terrible for these families that have to go through that. It's just awful. Suicide is really not a joke.
It's not a joke. Because if people are gonna keep doing it, that's why we need to help people who are sad and such. If you know they're sad and they tell you like about it, you know, you gotta do more. That's why we gotta do more. We can't let people go away like Mr. Magnetoscope and all those other people. We need to give our friends and people help. You know. Let's not let them go gentle into that good night.
It's really not. You know, just yeah, it's ridiculous, honestly. It's just you know, it's another thing I wanted to bring up is, you know, the bad people get away with what they do.
Exactly, Dale. The bad people do get away with what they do. Like the pedophiles get light sentences, and if you kill the fucking pedophiles, you get a much more severe punishment. You get a much more harsh and severe punishment, a lot longer of a sentence than what these people do for raping and hurting women and children. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of country and world do we live in where people get punished just for going after the fucking pedophiles and hurting them? Ooh, you shouldn't take law into your own hands. Well, fuck the law. The law doesn't fucking work sometimes, and it needs to be fucking revamped and changed. You know?
Yeah.
Like people who hurt kids and such, they should get like people who consume CP or other things, they should get punished more severely. Not the people who hurt them. Should be the opposite.
True.
Like if
Yeah.
I were to get, like if let's say I managed to, you don't hear about me for a while because I went after some pedophile. I will at least try. I think I should at least get the fucking get less time than what the predator got. But the fucking justice system, they're just gonna make you like they're just gonna
I'll be right
punish
back.
you far more severely than they do for raping kids. Sorry, someone's calling me. Hey, what's up? I'm doing a stream right now.
What was that? What was that beeping coming from?
Someone's calling me. Yeah, Casey, I'm doing a stream right now. What do you need? Never mind. All right, I'll let you go. Sorry, my friend Casey called me. I told him I was doing a stream.
Okay.
All right. That was what the beeping and ringing was. I was trying to get because what I was trying to say that I was finishing up real quick was that, of course, the justice system, they're just going to give me far more severe punishment and make my charge second-degree murder, and I'll be going away for 60 years. Like, I'll probably be out within 20. Imagine having to wait 20 years for me to come back and you realize, what happened to Brick? Oh, he's locked up in prison for killing a pedophile.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going to foreshadow my future if that does happen, but I just think they shouldn't be giving the killers of pedophiles like severe punishment. It should be entirely the opposite. Make the pedophiles serve more time. Stop giving them light sentences.
True.
And that relates to modern society, though. That's another reason why our society is garbage. And Dale kind of said something that related to that.
But us good people have to get the punishment.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The good people, the vigilantes, which some of them are good people, we get the far more severe punishments.
Which I absolutely don't understand.
I agree with you, Dale. I don't understand that shit either.
Just because of something little we did, but something huge that the bad person did, but they get away with it. We get the punishment. That's ridiculous. So, by them getting away with what they did, it's going to cause them to do.
Yeah, because people say if we kill the pedophiles, like this RK person, I'm not going to say this person's name, but he says that if we kill more pedophiles, that's going to encourage them to do more of that. Actually, no. Giving them light sentences and making them freeing them will just encourage them to do more, even when they're registered as an offender. That's the real reason that more of them go after, because of how light the sentences they give them. They just think, oh, I'm just going to be in here for 2 years. I'll just do more when I get out,
Yeah.
More bad things, which I shall not mention.
Don't worry, I already mentioned them for you. I already mentioned some of the stuff for you. Don't worry about it.
You know where I'm trying to get at here, so I'm not gonna go further on that because you get the point.
24 minutes long, but it felt like longer than 24 minutes. I think we got a few more minutes left.
But yeah, it's like it's just wrong.
Spend most of the stream.
Why is it?
Video.
What happened?
So I'm really sorry that I spent most of the stream watching it. Just took longer than usual because of the shitty player.
No worries, you're good.
It just took longer to watch this entire video than because of the shitty player.
All right, see you later.
Gotta be the opposite of the way we want.
Yeah, see ya.
I don't understand. That's why life sucks.
Yeah, because when you make society worse, you're just making life worse. Sure, there's no such thing as a life being perfect, but life is already being worse and worse than usual. Like, it already kind of is not perfect. Why do you gotta make it worse?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's true. Life is not perfect. So,
Why
yeah.
do we good people have to suffer, but bad people?
Yeah, like I said before, the bad people like the pedophiles, for example, they get light sentences, but yet us who go after them, who are vigilantes, we suffer and we get much more severe punishments, and not the pedophiles. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Get all the good stuff. It's not right. Shouldn't it be the opposite?
Yeah, exactly. It should be the opposite, the other way around. Like, for example, those people who are locked up now for killing pedophiles, they shouldn't be locked up. Like, they should be the ones getting the light sentences, and the pedophiles should be the ones getting the life or sentences or like 60 to 70 years, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, it's a bunch of barnacles.
Barnacles. It's like SpongeBob.
I know it sounds funny for me to say that, but I'm dead serious.
It is kind of funny, but I know you're serious. I know you're serious. Because when he said barnacles, like barnacle head, it reminds me of SpongeBob.
It's ridiculous. It really is. I don't understand it whatsoever.
But yeah, I have taken what you said seriously, because I agree with a lot of what you're already saying, Dale.
Yeah.
You're punishing innocent people. Like, that's mistreatment.
Yeah, they do a lot of mistreatment. Not only that, but those people, same people in prison now, they get locked up in solitary because they don't want to be around certain people they hate, you know? It's like, why the fuck do they get locked up in solitary? I'm not saying anybody should, but if they're gonna lock anybody up in solitary, why can't it be the fucking, predators? Why does it have to be the people who attack the predators get locked up in solitary? That makes no sense. And solitary is fucking horrible. You're locked up in a fucking room and you got nothing to fucking do. You're allowed meals, you can read books or something like that, but you're not able to do much. You're watched the whole time, including when you sleep, for 23 hours a day. Like, you have somebody watching you for 23 hours a day, you know?
Yeah.
It's true, because in politics, many of the good ones die, like former Prime Minister Abe of Japan for in 2022, Baldwin of Bahrain in 2020. But assholes like Kim Jong-un, Bashar al-Assad are still alive. Not to mention even other people too, like Xi Jinping are also still alive too, and he's also not very good. He's the president of China. I'm not saying I should wish death on certain people, but definitely pedophiles, like in all those other people, they should be given death. I'm sure PewDiePie wouldn't have given as much hate in his video if he just had them hold up a sign that says "Death to all pedophiles" instead of "Death to all Jews." You know, that would have been at least better. You know, I'm sure PewDiePie wouldn't have gotten as much hate if he just put "Death to all pedophiles" on their sign. You know.
Yeah.
Because I know he was just joking, but some of those jokes are just rude. But if he did that, like death to all pedophiles, because most people would agree with that. You know, I'm sure he wouldn't have gotten as much hate. Nothing against PewDiePie. I'm just saying he should have done that.
Pretty much.
Hello, Katara.
Like, go after people who deserve it, not innocent people who did nothing wrong or something very little. People take little things so freaking seriously nowadays, and
just watch the fucking news nowadays in America, and you know how horrible it can be.
They say, oh, these bigger issues are not really that big of a deal. We'll let it fly. It's okay.
Yeah, like, people raping kids and they're getting light sentences. It's okay. We'll let it fly. They'll just get their short punishment. They'll just go back into society, but on the registry where they'll have less restrictions. Yeah, that makes things better.
Actually, you know what? It's not okay at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, no wonder all this, again, I'm not going to mention it. I don't want to mention it. It's too disturbing. But no wonder why all that bad crap in the world happens. Because bad people never get the punishments that they should. And that really bothers me. A lot. I don't want to be a victim of any of this crap going on with anything.
I want to let you guys know that Jay's doing okay. All right.
I'm innocent.
That's good.
And I deserve to be treated with respect and not get mistreated.
Exactly. All of us innocent people who aren't fucking the guilty ones deserve to be treated with respect. Why do the guilty ones be treated with respect and not the innocent? That should be the other way around. There's always this guilty until proven innocent. Shouldn't it be innocent until proven guilty?
Yeah.
Over some moron, stern person who thinks that they can do whatever they want in the world.
I knew someone exactly like who you're talking about. I won't mention her name, but I know damn well she used to be one of my fucking fans, and she was very fucking stern. You know, it's a trans person. I'm not going to say this person's name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Or whatever, you know? I just think it's ridiculous. I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but
it's okay, and I also apologize too for the video taking longer than usual to play, and taking most of the stream. But that's fine too.
you get the point.
Yeah.
I just hate society now.
Yeah, a lot of society would say is bad, but definitely society was no better back in the 90s too, because there was also school shootings. There were also, I mean, yeah, things on TV and other stuff were better back then, but there was also like the World Trade Center bombing. There was also the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. You know, like many bad things that happened, happened back then, and including one somebody offing themselves or suicide on TV on live TV back in 1998, for example, and that was broadcast on live TV. So yeah, a lot of bad things happened in the 90s too. All right. See ya, Mega Gamer. Thanks for watching. I think we're almost done with the video too. Anyway, but thank you for watching. See ya.
Yep. And Katara says sorry that he keeps flip-flopping on whether he wants to do on YouTube or not.
I miss those days when everyone could take a joke and you never have to worry about someone getting offended. Everyone would laugh at it, you know. And nowadays,
people take certain jokes too seriously now. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, let me see if there's anything else worthy of being watched.
Play throwback songs on Friday evenings, which I think is really, really amusing.
Okay, he's just talking. That's basically his outro. He talks about the stuff he's doing on Friday nights, like his streams and him listening to the music on the throwback songs on the radio. I think that'll be about all for now. We're just gonna keep it at that. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. And let me tell you, that video was great. I do agree with a lot of what Dale is doing, and I give that video like a 9 out of 10. That's a great video. So now I'll be right back. For now, I'm going to go make a milkshake. I'll be right back. So see you guys when I get back.
All right. Katara says sorry that he keeps flip-flopping whether he wants to do YouTube or not. It's okay, I said. It's okay, Katara. Jacoku Kick has the same problem, but now he doesn't flip-flop anymore. Yeah. And Katara says, but who knows? He still doesn't know if he wants to come back. We'll see. Here's the thing, we gotta stay strong. So, yeah. Like, I know that YouTube sucks and all, but we gotta stay strong no matter what. Dylan says, I mainly upload gaming chores. Cool. Funny guy, you going live? Not today. Wow. That's not only stern, that's also sexist as well. Steve will be alive tonight. Yeah. That's why. Monday, I will do a live stream. Maybe Monday. And Katara, that's good that you're still able to water bend despite the fact that that person is stern and sexist. Wow. And Katara says, I feel bad for being stern to trough. Yeah. Inside him. Okay. Typo. No worries. Let me change the LED lights. Let's see here. How do I? I don't know. I'll keep the green. Keyboard, you're grounded. That's funny. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah, he obviously had a lot of problems going on. No worries. Me, I'll change that to.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oreo shake.
Nice. It's not really Oreo because it's green.
That's a green glass. That's Oreo.
Well, we still gotta stay strong regardless.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So yeah, is there any other video you want me to react to? I might try, but I also talked enough about the facts from Back to the Future. Like channels like, for example, the Weather Channel at least is a lot similar. Their current logo is a lot similar to the logo of what they're using Back to the Future, and AT&T also has a much similar logo too. They put the capitalized again.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about.
Yeah, but there's just some other references I haven't mentioned already. So yeah, here's how you make an Oreo shake. 4 scoops of ice cream, about less than less than the one line of milk, up to the one or less than the one line of milk. Whatever milk will work for you is fine, or almond milk. Put 5 or 6 cookies and split them in halves and break them apart. And yeah, and then just put them all in the blender, and there you go. You got a shake.
Yeah. Katara says poor Jay has been through a lot. Yep. But he'll get back to normal.
So you can make an easy and good shake at home, so you don't always have to go out somewhere to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I hope that J Dog will get back to normal. I know he will.
Mm. Mm. Ah, guess who's here?
Hello, guys.
Hello, Winter King. I'll rename it for you.
Hang on, I got it. Don't worry. There we go. I'm just too lazy to fucking change the name, but never mind.
I got you.
Anyways, hello.
Yeah, as you just saw, I just made an Oreo shake.
Almost reminds me of green juice.
It's a green glass, but I made it myself.
Oh. Anthony says, sorry. Anthony says, we're good friends with Squidward.
I can kind of relate with Squidward. We all can relate with Squidward.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, you are grounded. I don't know. Even though the government ground videos are cringe, but some of them, like the old Caillou Gets Grounded videos, are kind of funny too.
Yeah.
But apparently some other people just took it way too far with the whole grounding and stuff.
Yeah. True.
I wish I had a napkin, but oh well, it doesn't matter.
Like, funny guy. How dare you sing out to Chuck E. Cheese's? That's it. You're grounded for 89 billion years. Go to your room right now.
Hey, Dylan.
Wow.
Hey, Dylan and Steve, how dare you guys go eat at McDonald's and do mukbangs and get fat? That's it. You're grounded.
Wah.
There's been some videos of someone getting grounded just for getting fat at a restaurant.
What?
Just for gaining weight from after eating McDonald's or something.
Wow.
It's like, come on, that's part of the human body. The human body does that. Like, you can't, like, what are you supposed to do? Just not eat?
Yeah. Kataro says that's why Jay has darkened his profile picture.
Yeah, I love Oreos. So you see, my hands are all fucking messy. I got Oreo all over. So yeah, it is Oreo shake. Yeah, I gotta go get rid of this now and wash myself. So I'll be right back again.
Make sure you don't drink green juice.
Yeah.
Speaking of grounded videos, there's some people who actually made grounded videos out of cartoon villains, Disney villains in general. Like Megatron gets grounded.
What the? Katara says, maybe I'll ground my brother. Now that's funny. Anthony says, Dylan was caught eating cheap beefaroni. What?
What if they made a grounded video out of Osula and Ozai?
I don't know. Ozai is a horse, right? Horse toy, right?
Ozai is the Fire Lord, but no, don't. I'm not talking about the other person. I'm talking about the character from Avatar.
Right, yeah, I know what Katara is talking about.
That'd be like, oh, outside Solo, how dare you misbehave at Chuck E. Cheese's? That's it. You're grounded forever. Now go your rooms. Wah, 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 wah.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, I saw that Sniper Wolf's defuel got pulled, so that's
Good. That's good.
Wait, what?
Besides, she doesn't need any more sponsorships, any money. She has plenty of money.
Yeah.
I mean, some could argue she's got enough punishment, but terminate her fucking channel too. But I know YouTube won't because she still makes us so much fucking money. But I mean, people could say, well, everybody hates her now. Nobody likes her no more.
Yeah. Yeah, like nobody's paying to watch for stupid videos. Going, oh wow, that's crazy. Next TikTok.
No, I'm not. Also, yeah, I can't believe Sniper Wolf also won some Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh, what? Oh, I won some awards for the kids. The kids. What was it again?
Well, I think she won a Kids' Choice Award for favorite YouTuber one year.
Yay! I won an award at the Kids' Choice Awards. Now I can party like all day long.
I think it was back in 2020 or 2019, both those years.
Ooh, let's party because I have an award. Party, party, party. Even though I can't sing like some kind of rap or what weird song, so I had to repeat party over and over and over again. Party, 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 and then someone shows up. Hey, that was supposed to be my award. How'd you win that?
I think Mr. Beast should have won an award at the Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah, no shit.
Or Markiplier, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe Jacksepticeye.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye or maybe Markiplier or Mr. Beast should have won the Kids' Choice Award.
What's next? Are there going to be fighting Sniper Wolf? Hey, that was my award. That should be our award. That's it. Sniper Wolf.
Who knows? Could she get her award revoked?
Who knows? Maybe. Okay, Sniper Wolf. Since you like to do stupid shit on the internet, you're grounded for 80 billion years. Now go to your room. Oh wait.
Not to mention she's horrible when it comes to kids. Like even though she has kids as her fans, she's not a very good person to kids.
Oh. Okay.
Welcome back.
One died.
Not surprised that she's a child predator. I'm not gonna go into full details.
They should have taken down her videos, but guess what? She privated them. Like a coward.
Wow. Oh, they're going after me. I'm about to private them because I'm scared. I already got arrested before. Yep. Yeah, she got arrested before.
2 times, actually.
Oh, wow.
Swiper said Jay pulled the Kanye West because Kanye also blacked out his channel. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have dinner later on at like 5 or 6, but at least I had a shake for a snack because I mean I spent so long reacting to that video too.
I'm probably gonna be busy at around 4:30 to like almost. Oof. I don't know.
I think I might end the stream during the 2 or 3 hour mark, maybe the 2.5 hour mark.
All right, yeah, I'm only here for a little bit.
Yeah. Welcome back, Daniel G. Yeah, somebody, funny guy, had to be back later because somebody probably asked him for a favor or something.
And I have to agree with Dale's rant, because honestly, the way he says Karen's, there's another phrase I can call him. Karen's
Yeah,
and
Darren's.
Yep.
Or Darren's, yeah.
That's probably why I said in the light chat, why I actually said this in the light chat earlier, that I'm afraid that I'm going to feel in public, because I don't want people questioning me, and it'll probably make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. But I mean, I apologize that that's still fucking up for some reason on the player. I just have to keep pausing and playing, and it probably took longer than usual because the video is only 30 minutes long. But yet, because of the player and the glitches, it took longer to actually get through the entire video. But other than that, I paused it many times just to read comments and do my comments other than my reaction. But yeah,
because people like that just makes me afraid to film in public, or not just that. They are, if you want to like film yourself at the beach, but apparently other people are gonna blast their own music, which you don't want to have copyright, but the other people in the background don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back, funny guy.
Yeah, thanks. Welcome back, Daniel G. And well, again, we gotta stay strong for YouTube.
Yep.
Either way.
And you know, my channel has gone through shit, but I'm not moving channels.
I feel uncomfortable, man. Can you add me as mod? You're not 18 yet. According to the description, you have to be 18 or older to be a moderator. Sorry, but you can be on the panel if you're over 13. You can be on the panel.
Yeah.
And Rome is over the age of 13, so he's allowed to be on the panel on my streams. But Swiper, since you're not 18 yet, you can't be a moderator yet. I'm sorry. And Steve, I know he doesn't care if you're, as long as you're over 13, it's fine. He doesn't care if you're under the age of 18, as long as you're trustworthy enough for Steve, at least.
Yeah, I'm reading the. I just got the notification, but I'm not going to bother on saying anything to whoever.
Yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable. Got a blanket on.
Just honestly, don't say. Funny guy, if I were you, just don't tell him eating, because I just don't want drama or eating to erupt.
I won't say anything.
We'll leave you alone, Winter King. We'll leave you
No,
alone.
not that. I'm just saying that don't tell anything to Dale or Jabali on the OP Red Club, because remember what happened the other day.
I won't. The OP Red Club is soon to be merged with the Weak Club anyway. Unless the Red Club is also Dale's fan club.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
But then again, we have a Red Club server other than the OP Red Club. That's the Felicity Red server. That's also a Red Club server.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't say anything to anybody else.
Yeah, you have to read the description of my live streams. You got to be like 18 up to be a moderator. But however, you can't if you're over the age of 13. You can be on the panel on the streams.
Yeah.
So Flare or Swiper Network, if you want, go to my server and click on the link, and you can join the panel. That's why I can allow that. If you're over 13, since you are, that's fine. Let me check the inside. This was what I got after 2015. There's an official website for Back to the Future, as you can see.
Nice.
This came out in 2015, around the time that that date was officially passed. This was the original trilogy. It's a DVD set, and the good thing is, since it's a DVD set, it's a lot better than Blu-ray for one thing, because I can be able to play it on this TV. You see how I cleaned this area more? Yeah, see that? I added the TV on I added the DVD recorder on top of the TV over there, and it's connected to the Toshiba thing. And see what I put? Guess what I put on the Raw? I put a SpongeBob rock and roll poster.
Cool.
But see how it's mostly see how I got the room a lot more organized. Take a look at this. It's not as messy anymore. You can see there's a path right there. Just there's a controller right there. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I made my room a lot more organized. I'd say these movies are some of Steven Spielberg's best movies, next to Jurassic Park and E.T. Those are the best movies done by Steven Spielberg. I say when it comes to his classic era movies.
Yeah.
But I also like Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, which were also his cartoons from back in the day too, from the 90s.
Yeah. By the way, it's the 2-hour mark. So yeah.
Yep. So we'll end this at like 2 minutes 30 seconds, or better yet, I'll end it at 4. So 2 minutes 30 seconds, or 5 more minutes. I'll add 5 more minutes, and I'll round it to 4 o'clock because I started this a lot earlier than usual. I started this at like 5 minutes before because I'm like, why not? I just the anticipation couldn't hold it no more. Yeah, I did promise what was in the title, which was satisfying reaction and chat. So yeah, I did do a reaction, and mostly reacted to Dale's video. And I also talked about what represents 8 years ago from today.
Right. Hey, fine guy, reckon
pretty much the rest of the chat. Go ahead.
Hey, how you reckon you check your Instagram DMs?
I saw.
I did a poll on my my community tab recently, and most people voted Instagram as something that I don't use that they use. So that makes me think I might probably make an Instagram. I don't think I will, but maybe I should just contact certain people like Steve and such, because I don't know if you sent Steve the email. You know, because I wanted to email Steve so I could get him his address so I could send him that antenna. You know what I posted on the Week Club, that picture of the antenna?
Something long-headed and in his. Okay, I don't really care too much for Stampede.
So yeah, you know what I mean, right? Funny guy, I posted a picture of that antenna, and I was going to send it to Steve, but I don't have an Instagram to contact him. He doesn't have Discord, so I just need his email.
I'll get to it. All
right, I'm still waiting. I just really would like to have the email so I can contact him, so I can show him what I'm sending it to. I just need to get his address so I can put it on the box that I'm sending it to, so I can send it straight to Steve and he'll get it. And Dad had a problem with me talking about sending it to Steve. He was like, "Ooh, he's just someone who lives in a big city. He can buy it himself." And I'm like, I'm just being nice. I'm just sending it to him for free. And he's like, "Oh, it's mine. Everything that you have is mine." I'm like, no, it's not. I can send it to him if I want. It's my choice. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So are you actually scared of being upside down?
Can I change? Can I turn ourselves upside down on this? No, I don't think I can.
Let me see here. Flying guy, how dare you? Wait a minute. Did you throw eggs in my window?
Wait, what?
You throw eggs at my window, and Brick was slapping it.
Nah.
No, Brick, you're not. I know you're scheming. I know you're throwing eggs at my wall. That's it. I'm at the call the real funny guy 9000 to pick you up. Hello, this funny guy
9000 doesn't have a permit or a license, so he can't drive. And if he was able to drive, he's not driving illegally.
Oh, yeah.
The actor
Is
who
it-
plays Michael in GTA is playing.
It's now the 2-minute mark.
Ding, 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 ding.
Car alarm.
I'm just in blankets. I still have the same clothes on.
Breaking news. There's a severe thunderstorm in Wanda, Canada. Please don't play outside indoors. I know you're gonna play outside, so don't bother. And make sure you wait till the storm passes and party like it's 1999.
You know what's one thing I hate? I don't mind thunderstorms, but guess what? I also hate tornadoes because they can be when they're really close. You have to fucking you don't feel safe.
What is it, funny guy?
Katara says, "Can one of you try to motivate?" Yes, we will.
Of course we can. Of course we can help him.
Of course.
Now I don't know where Dylan lives. Do you like the meatball sub at like Subway?
I don't even like meatballs, to be quite honest.
There's a meatball marinara at Subway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, Jay. For every dark night, there's a bright day after that.
Well, been dope. I collected lightsabers.
I have lightsabers.
I mean,
I'm not gonna show it now, though.
I mean, if I did, some of them probably be like over hundreds of dollars, but I don't have that much money right now.
Yeah. Yep, Tupac is right. Keep your head up.
Yep. And I said this in the live chat. Who remembers Green Day?
I love Green Day.
Green Day is actually good.
Yeah. But Green Day, I don't like it just to fit in. I like it because they actually have good music.
Yeah, the music, they actually have some good music. I used to have like a Green Day shirt, but for some reason I think I lost it. It was some old tank top, but I had to wear a shirt over it because of the stupid school's dress code.
Yeah.
Like, why do schools even care about dress code?
Yeah, dress codes are stupid. Like, I want to wear my hat in school, but they're like, no, you can't wear that. That's gang related. Like, how is it gang related? Oh, you can't wear it unless it's for religious or medical purposes.
Why can't they let us wear this as well?
Yeah, they think it's gang related. Like, what if I want to keep my head warm?
Hell, apparently some fucking stern piece of shit decided to tell another person to take their hood or hat off, which in reality, they're actually some people are bald.
Yeah, it's like, oh, embrace your bald head. Show your bald head. Well, what if I don't want to show my bald head all the time?
And people are gonna get people who are actually bald could easily get bullied.
Yeah. Yeah, but some people, they can't help that they're bald because, you know, they have a disease or something.
Yeah.
What's KB Toys?
What is that? What is KB Toys?
That's an old toy store.
Oh, okay.
That toy store existed in the 90s.
And I do remember my dad actually used to go to this one video store at our town, which I'm not gonna mention. Used to like rent games and movies from there too.
Oh, all of us remember Toys R Us. I think Toys R Us was more popular than KB Toys.
I remember going to Toys R Us at my local mall, but they actually just apparently, you know, we're gonna get rid of it. I'm just, you know, I have to agree with my.
Yep, I agree, funny guy. Toys R Us is coming back. Yep. Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully it comes back to this area. I'd like to see one reopen in Indiana near where I live.
Yep.
And I have to agree with my grandma on this. They were a little expensive back then, but hopefully they don't get even more expensive if they're going to come back.
Hey, can you imagine? Can you imagine like in Back to the Future, if your parents met in high school, like you accidentally ran into your parents as when you're time traveling?
My parents went to different high schools.
Same with mine. That my mom went to high school in Indiana and then later Wisconsin, and then and Dad went to high school in my state.
It's so fair. I'm aware of that. I'm talking about
US,
in the US.
US Toys R Us is coming back. Toys R Us never left Canada. And Spat, do you still go to Toys R Us, funny guy?
Yeah.
You still go to Toys R Us, funny guy?
Do I still go to Toys R Us? Not sure.
No, I think it's still available where you live because you live in Canada, right?
Right.
I'm glad they kept Toys R Us and Radio Shack in Canada. Radio Shack is now known as a source in Canada.
Nickelodeon moved to another location where?
Yeah, they were in Florida and then they moved to California.
Okay.
Nickelodeon, they still have headquarters in New York City too.
Right.
In fact, maybe I should find the Paramount building in New York and Times Square. I think I'll find it somewhere.
I think I'm gonna go. So see you later, guy.
All right, see ya, funny guy. I think funny guy's gonna be on a visit.
Huh?
I think you're gonna be on a visit, funny guy. Is that right?
Correct. Okay, bye.
See ya, funny guy.
Apparently, my trainer that I'm gonna be doing today has an internet outage, so I gotta wait till at least 4:15 or whatever the fuck.
Well, I'll end at 4. I'll end at like 2 during the 2 hours and 30 minutes, or just end at 4, which will be 5 minutes after.
All right. Yeah.
One Toys R Us that Dweezy96 knows in North Riverside is now a Hobby Lobby. That's a store I'm familiar with too, Hobby Lobby. I've been to one in Indiana, and I've also been to one in east of where I live, which is the town Johnny Depp is from, which is Owensboro. And yeah, that's most of you guys may know, other than the barbecue capital of the world, Owensboro is where Johnny Depp is from, and I live right next to Owensboro. Some Toys R Us are now known as Ollie's Bargain Outlet. That's where my Kmart in my town became Ollie's Bargain Outlet. And then another part of Kmart became the Mighty Dollar, which is a dollar store. Yeah, don't bother to look up. I mean, I don't care. Some of y'all know which town I live in. I just don't want you to. I just don't want you doxing exactly the address because I might be in those places sometimes.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't give out my address, but I just don't want you to look up those places because I'm just hoping I don't end up running into somebody who found me and looks exactly like me, but I don't have a hat on. They're like, "Oh, hey, Brick, is that you?" Yeah, maybe. I mean, but I'm just walking here, so what?
Like, what if some random people just randomly watch our content and then all of a sudden, oh, it's Thunder King! It's Thunder King! Oh boy, I want to get your autograph. Fuck off.
Like, I'm just walking here. I'm going to the store. I'm just picking up something.
Like, jeez. These paparazzis treat these celebrities like God. And,
thankfully, nobody's done that to Steve, though. Nobody's walked up, because I know Abstract Tom also lives close to where Steve's at, but nobody went up to Steve and's like, "Hey guys, we just hit 96 at Steve." I think only one person recognized him, but thankfully that doesn't happen to him often. Thankfully, I don't have any problem with talking to fans, but it's just the only people I know are people I've went to school with, or people that might know me in real life, but they don't know me as my persona on the internet. You know.
Yeah.
Dylan was singing a song when peanut butter toast crunch cereal was discontinued. What?
What? No.
What the hell's that? Peanut butter toast crunch? Oh, like it's like cinnamon toast crunch, right? Yeah, I know French toast crunch too.
So, Bert goes to IHOP and eats pancakes and falls asleep.
You know, maybe I could go one early in the morning and just fall asleep, and then when I wake up, they're like, "Hey, you need to leave." That could fucking happen to me.
Oh, I think majority of it is when I actually is whenever after I leave the restaurant, it's just fucking go home and pass out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I lived closer to an IHOP and that happened. I just walk straight home, and then at home I just lay back down in bed.
Well, apparently yesterday, my dumbass decided 2 in the morning was 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's just what happens when you get up at a random time and you look at the clock over there wrong.
I had to look at my phone like, holy shit, it's only 2? Why did I woke up and I had to fucking go back to sleep for like a 2?
Yeah, and you're not tired. That's me sometimes. I wake up at 10 or 11 p.m. Randomly at night, and I'm like, I'm just not tired. You know, I'm not gonna force myself to go back to bed yet. You know.
I mean,
one time I organized my room, I didn't go back to bed until 2 in the morning. Then I got up at 8.
Well, apparently these parents still have to force their kids to go to bed, even though they're not even tired. Like, come on, let them
Yeah, and not to mention when I go a while without sleep and I finally go to sleep, my parents are like, "Oh, you haven't got enough sleep." And I'm like, I just fucking went. I just got some sleep. I slept fine. Like you're not. Like I finally slept good one night, and they're like, "Oh, that's not enough." And I'm like, "Shouldn't you be proud of me that I finally sleeping?"
Yeah, no shit. It's like
just because I slept one night and I was up a couple nights before, it's like, you know, and I wasn't able to go to bed. It's like, well, I finally slept one night. You should be grateful for that. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, don't force your kids to go to bed. Like, what if they're not even tired? Like, let them play outside more. The more they play outside or doing the fun things they want to do, they'll probably already be tired, and they after they eat dinner, they can actually brush their teeth and lay down and sleep.
Hey, I got a comment for you.
What? Strawberries and whipped cream. Okay.
All right, we understand. We understand, Jay. Let's hope you come back soon. But we definitely want you to do better. We want you to be better. Not yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking of something. I'll just do a room tour real quick. Why not?
Yeah. All right. You know what? I actually did mention this on my community post.
Yeah, this is just a little bit messy, but here I have cleaned up most of my room. These are my posters. Joker and the SpongeBob poster. Yeah, I don't want to show off too much because there was a backpack that showed which school I went to in elementary. I don't want to dox myself. I don't go there no more, but you know, you never know.
I highly recommend you take the name of your school off your backpack.
I wish I could take it off my backpack, but it's engraved in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, hi Jay. Yeah, I saw you accidentally comment on this channel. It's okay. I already knew that other channel was yours. Anyways, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to video my own, be my own path, and focus on my own group. Yeah, the side, your own mob. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw my closet, and everything is a lot more clean and organized. That's where I have another TV and as well as other things hooked up too. It's like a home theater in my closet. Isn't that pretty cool? And I have a plug in there, and it's plugged into the other to a wall outlet outside the closet. That's pretty cool.
Well, what I was going to say earlier is that ever since I made that community post saying that exposure / drama streams are not a good idea at all, that last Sunday where I was focusing that certain you-know-who was a big mistake.
We do, Jay. We understand.
Yeah, we understand. But like I was saying, that the exposure streams, like me and Jay did the other day, which I'm not going to go to full
Yeah,
details.
the drama streams, they'll just make things worse. You know, even make
yeah, and I'm starting to realize those exposure streams were a bad idea.
Thankfully, I never did an exposure stream. I just took part in Jay's stream, but yeah.
Yeah, I think those streams are not a good idea at all. It currently reminds me of a name that I'm going to put this in the private chat. There.
I'll celebrate All Souls Day and Day of the Dead. Yeah, sometimes I'll celebrate them too, but they're mainly Mexican holidays.
Yeah, did you read the private chat? But just don't read it out loud.
I'm not reading it. I just saw it. I'm not reading it.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at the comments for the most part.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking end up. I honestly do not want to go back to my old ways where I keep getting involved with drama and stuff.
Are you able to change your username on Rumble?
I don't think I can. I'm gonna leave Rumble as is because I have no problems on.
All right, hey, guess what? Someone else is here. Please welcome them. Hello, Jay.
Speaking of the devil.
Oh hey, what's up?
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, just want to let you know I'm done with the Wheat Club.
For good?
Yep, for good. Hope you guys understand where I'm coming from because
that's fine. That's fine. You can still join the streams and such. You just focus on your own group, right?
Yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of used to focusing on my own group. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of used to focusing on my own group. So don't like fucking force me to come back to that.
You don't have to be part of the Wheat Club Discord server just to watch Steve streams or other people's streams.
Yeah, just don't like force me to fucking stay.
What did you think of my room? I made it more organized.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
You can go back later, but I can show it again.
Oh, Jay, I actually saw you on Leon's stream last night.
Yep. But honestly, I asked if I wanted to join. I'm like, sure. I had a good time on the stream.
Yeah. Next time I should ask, but there'll be times where I'm actually like really busy.
Yeah, I've organized a lot of things here. I put all my electronics on the top of another TV on the side. I also have my GameCube, my Nintendo 64, and all of that set up there. I got a portable CB set up there and everything. I got it more organized though, so it's not all on the fucking floor.
Yep.
So yeah, I did all that two nights before this week.
I've been listening to Schoolboy Q lately.
Nice.
He's a dope rapper.
Is he a good artist?
Yeah, he's a dope rapper.
All right. I'll end the stream in about 12 minutes. That gives us enough time.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel so fucking. I kind of feel free being on my own group. To be honest with you, but don't.
Well, we're happy. We're happy you're doing good that way. And I'm guessing since it's because the club I'm cool with, like the Wheat Club has mostly, no offense to those people, they have mostly minors like in it, and you just don't want to be around that many minors, right?
Well, it's not that. It's just I don't know. It's just personal
anxiety.
Reasons. I just want to focus. No, not kind of, but I don't know. Just personal.
Personal reasons.
Yeah,
just personal reasons.
But yeah, if you want to talk to me on my group or on the DMs.
Yeah, DM you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, don't fucking force me to stay because that's gonna make the group toxic.
Yeah,
that's fine. That you're still welcome in Dylan's server, my server, and of course your group, but yeah, if you don't want to be in the weak club anymore, but still be neutral, that's understandable.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Anthony says, Anthony Lewis says, so Brick is scared of John Cena. Nah, I'm not scared of that guy. I don't like John Cena. I'm not scared of him. I know BBT as well as BDF. They're not scared of John Cena.
Yeah, they can't stand him.
Yeah, I agree with them. They're mostly PG. They're mostly a PG character.
Yeah, John Cena is fucking overrated as fuck.
Here comes John Cena.
Yeah, you can't sleep, me.
Speaking of which, people keep making John Cena memes.
Yeah.
Those memes don't get old though, and he's like, he goes like this: "You can't see me."
Yeah, and people treat John Cena like he's the best thing ever. Like the
He's
best.
not even that great of a wrestler. Like the Undertaker, the Rock Johnson, they're better wrestlers.
Yeah, John Cena is pathetic.
The only time John Cena was ever good is in the Ruthless Aggression era, where he did Thugonomics.
Yeah, I remember that. All these PG bitches. Yeah, Yeah, I remember those BBT Networks videos. They were funny as hell.
Hell, even people keep making YTP out of.
Speaking of BBT, guess what? I want to tell you this in the private chat.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
Is it the end of the world?
All right, here's what I put on the private chat.
Oh, really? He has Discord?
Well, he doesn't. He's not active on his Discord like that much, but on his server, one of those people who was cool with him, the Hood Gang Network. Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I ended up contacting them and I applied. So yeah, I did check out one. There was someone who almost raided the server. Like I went in like 2 times like last night, but that guy got banned. So that's just one of the things I did.
Yep.
Because that's one reason why they added mods. Because there's so many people raiding his server.
And luckily, my server never gets raided. So.
And with mine,
well, this is a public server for fans.
Yep, because I turn off the I turn off the invite link, and I don't give out the link. And I don't give out my Discord server.
The reason why I give out my link to my Discord server is just like BBT server. Mine is for fans too.
Yeah.
And luckily, in other big YouTube servers like I'm in, they ban people who break the rules. So.
Oh, the bots.
Yeah, they ban the trolls and people who break the rules. Like the bots do that. They on behalf of the staff members and such.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I figured out a way to make the mods. The black is the side hustler king, which is me. What the hell?
What?
I'll pull it up. Yesterday, I was at my local Armadillo thrift store. I saw 2 copies of The Dark Knight full screen. Great movie. All right, awesome.
Never mind. Anyways, the black one is the king, which is me. I don't need the
owner.
I can remove it myself, but still, I'm the king.
The side hustler king is the owner, right?
Yep, I'm the fucking king. Let's see. The co-owner is Dylan.
Yep.
Where is he? Where the hell? There he is. There. See, there's the co-founder. The third in commander is Funny Guy. Forthcoming will be BJ, and even though he has Discord, but I'm still waiting. But anyways, the full-time members, of course, Anthony. The female members get the pink one, like Meg B and Felicia. The full-time members, and we got the part-time members. The green one's the part-time member, and that is Josh. Josh doesn't even chat on my group much.
Well, because he doesn't use Discord that much. He's been really busy.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get a hold of
social media. Well, not on social media as a whole, but still in general. I've
been trying to get a hold of him so I could still be able to do that. I'm not bugging him or anything. I was trying to get a hold of him so I could still do that Kentucky rant with him. We're going to do a rant on this shitty state.
I think pretty much Josh has been busy a lot. He hasn't been live since either September or.
He hasn't been live since I was in Puerto Rico. Last time I saw him live, I was on vacation. That was the first day of my vacation.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him since forever.
He'll come back eventually, but who knows?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm just gonna make this about drama short. But I was going to react to the videos about the drama stuff, and I think it's best I didn't do that. I think on last notice before I streamed, I decided not to react to those. I just reacted to Dale's video. Did I make a good decision?
Yeah, because we don't want the individual with that crooked ass teeth screen recording shit.
Yeah, like he made a video on me, but I don't give a fuck. That's probably why I had no choice but just stop doing exposure streams like that. Cause
because at least it just makes it worse.
yeah, I realized that okay, I fucked up and I shouldn't have done that again.
All right, we got about 5 minutes left, so we got enough. So we got enough time until I end this at 4 p.m. Central. So.
God damn his teeth. I mean, my teeth ain't perfect, but still.
I had a gum problem on here, but I had to use salt water and salt and water, and that helped. That helped made it a lot better though. I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out next year.
My teeth ain't perfect, but still, at least I still care about my teeth.
But I'm not excited though for next year because of that. Because I gotta get my wisdom teeth out next time I go to the dentist. And getting your wisdom teeth out sucks. It's a pain, and you can't eat certain foods anymore.
But yeah, if you want to talk to me more often, just talk to me on my group. But don't tell me about bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, like any drama related and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention anything about drama. I was just gonna do it on DMs. I was originally gonna do it on the side hustle, but I decided not to at the last minute.
Yep, don't, because if you get me involved in drama, I'll fucking explode.
I don't want that.
Yeah. We don't, honestly, I was going to mention earlier, we don't want to have another, let me set the dates, because why not? Another October 15 or an October 17.
Yep, or another past few days, because I don't know, I don't want to fuck up my mental health. It fucked up my mental health many fucking times, so don't fucking tell me about fucking drama, not even in the fucking private DMs. Don't send me updates about shit, because I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah, it's the same here, but I'll let it fly for funny guy and stuff. But still, yeah. I just don't want to hear about drama. I just want this year to be drama free, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I know 2024 will become more less about drama, hopefully.
Yeah.
Like if we ever almost get involved in drama, we're gonna push ourselves back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Or avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, we're pushing ourselves back. That's the same as avoiding. We just take a step back and walk away from the drama.
Hell, yeah. If you're working at a certain place, like whatever the fuck you're working at, there could be drama, but the best thing is just avoid the conflict.
Yeah, just walk away.
Because honestly, I do remember I was friends with this one coworker, but apparently this other coworker told me to choose sides.
Yeah, that's why you should walk. Yeah, that's why you should walk. That's why you should walk off.
Yeah,
that's what you should have done.
Yeah, I should have done, but apparently my dumbass didn't know at the time.
Yep.
All right, we're almost about ready to end the stream, and pretty much I've talked about everything else. And what do you guys? One thing I want to ask you guys is, what do you guys think of Dale's video I reacted to? It was my first time watching that video.
Oh, it's a good rant.
Yeah, great video. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Stern. Yeah, fuck Stern, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and today it was just rant on today's society. I talked about some bad things about the society too that Dale didn't mention too, and that I agree with most of his points.
Yeah, society can be a bitch.
Yeah, it's a society.
Today's society, I mean, it's a lot worse, but but there's always going to be bad things about society. We could argue it's a lot worse than what it used to.
Yeah, honestly, I think society was already bad enough in the past, but today's society, it's another level.
Yeah.
When I say another level, it means it's another level of being bad.
Yeah, it's like way worse. Or whatever. Life is a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Life is never going to be that great anyway, but some people just make life worse.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna pay for the slide. Are you paying for everyone else? That's for everyone else that you're coming with the slide with. Like, what?
Yeah, it's just for you, you know. Anyways, that's about all for the stream. It's like 4 o'clock. Is there anything else you're gonna say before we wrap the stream up?
Nah, not much.
All
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
think pretty much you said all you need to be said too.
Why does your forehead says I threw eggs at my wall?
Nah. Anyways, that's about all. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Make sure to stay tuned for more streams and everything else. And yeah, that'll be about all. This has been Brick, and I'm out.